Hey everybody, Grandmaster Ben Finegold with your favorite video series, 5 Minutes with Ben. I'm Ben. And today we're going to look at famous game, which a lot of you are going to know what happened in the game Lasker versus Thomas. And one of the reasons I'm showing this game, other than it's exciting, and 5 minutes is a good amount of time to show, is to dispel the notion that White was Emanuel Lasker, the world champion, when in fact White was Edward Lasker. So the famous Lasker-Thomas game that some of you have heard of, that's not Emanuel Lasker, the world champion. This game was played in 1912, and it started out as a Dutch. And Edward Lasker played super aggressively, and he continued his aggression with the move Queen H5. And this position is actually about equal, and Black has a couple of moves to, have a reasonable position. The move I was thinking of was G6, and then, White has some sacrifices, but they don't seem to work. And the engine actually plays bishop takes E5 and says that Black is equal, because we're getting rid of one of White's attacking pieces. And one of the key ideas is after knight f6 check, there's a lot of ways to take, but you better take the right way. If you take with the pawn, then you will be mated in one move. And if you take with the bishop or the queen, I play bishop takes, bishop g6 check, and queen h7 mate. However, unfortunately for White, Black can play rook takes, and Black's winning. Black's up 2 pieces, and White can win one of them back, but then Black's up a piece. Okay, so bishop takes e5 is the best move, and luckily for us, he didn't do that. If everybody's playing the best moves, what am I supposed to show you? Draws? Terrible. Okay, so Thomas played queen e7, and the idea is if you play knight takes f6 check with the idea of queen takes h7 mate, a good idea, Black will take with the g-pawn, and the queen defends h7. So queen h7 is nothing, and Black wins a piece. Okay, unfortunately for Black, queen e7 is the losing move. And White has a brilliant series of checks that wins the game, which a lot of you are already familiar with. But you're probably not familiar with the fact that if Black didn't play queen e7, he would have been okay. Okay, so White played the brilliant queen sacrifice, queen takes h7 check. And basically, there's 2 variations to calculate. There's the variation that happened, where Black has one legal move every position. Makes it easier to calculate. Then there's the other one, where after knight takes f6 double check, got to double check your analysis, king h8, knight g6 mate. Knight g6 mate, pretty easy to calculate for Lasker. For any Lasker, even Berthold Lasker. Okay, so Black played king h6, and in each position when White checks, Black only has one legal move, so there's no variations to calculate. Black plays the only legal move. So knight g4 check, Black has one legal move. h4 check, Black has one legal move. g3 check, Black has one legal move. Bishop e2 check. Black has one legal move. And now a lot of things win for White. For example, White could castle, threatening rook g1 mate and rook h2 mate, and you can't stop either one. So that would win. Okay, but obviously, White's going to win in the most beautiful fashion, or so I thought. Rook h2 check. There's a move you don't see every day. Now Black promoted his king g1, and this is the only move of the game that I have a qualms with. Okay, unfortunately for us and for historians everywhere, White played king d2 mate. Discover mate with the king is pretty good. I'll give you that. King d2 mate's okay. However, White should have played long castle mate, because you don't get to play long castle mate like ever. So this was the chance to do it. But instead, White played king d2 mate. He's the one who played White. It's his choice. Edward Lasker beats George Thomas, 1912. and a brilliant game from Lasker, a brilliant queen sacrifice, and a nice king march, not ending well for black. Please like and subscribe. I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold. This has been 5 Minutes with Ben. I'll see you next time. Bye.